Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet. Lakers driven by your Southern California Honda dealers. Big game, James Worthy, Caron Butler.
Got a new Worthy.
Yeah, you do.
Put a little,
Look at the bounce to it.
got a little bounce to the Worthy clap.
It's changing and I like it.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, add a little something to it. I'm Chris McGee. We got Brez over here. We got Allie and Trudell working the post-game reaction from the Lakers. Lakers win a big one. Go up 3-1. What a great game. Denver continued to put pressure on this Laker team. Multiple times the Lakers were up 10, 11, 12. They could not blow them out, Caron, because Denver just kept coming back. But a big win for this Laker team to go up 3-1. By the way, that's right where Denver wants them, everyone says, right? Not this time.
Yeah, look, you got to give a ton of credit, you know, to the Denver Nuggets for just continuing to fight and try to pull away. You know, they was going uphill for quite some time. The Lakers did a remarkable job at holding them off, you know, for extended periods of the game. But Coach Vogel, wow. Inserting Dwight Howard into the starting lineup, addressing the rebound issue. And, look, the second chance points in our favor. AD didn't rebound the ball particularly well, had the ankle sprain, the little tweak, but was still able to just fight through. Rondo played excellent basketball all the way around, you know, inserted his fingerprints all over this quality win. And then LeBron, just being LeBron down the stretch.
Yeah, I think the key word I would use for tonight's game would be poise. The Lakers came out strong. AD came back from the last game with redemption on his mind. Very aggressive in the first quarter, almost unstoppable. But I agree with Caron. To me, the I don't want to say the player of the game, but I think the guy that set the tone was Dwight Howard. Getting a double-double, you know, in the minutes that he had. And I think, you know, that energy kind of transferred, he and AD both. And I think you're right. You know, they fought off Denver's comeback. Denver's going to come back. A lead with them is nothing. You have to play as if you're behind all the time. So I think, you know, they had really good poise, hit some shots when they had to, and the defense was sticky down the stretch.
That's good. Dwight Howard, guys, in that first quarter, we keep talking about it. It was a big move by the Lakers. 8 points on 4 for 4, 8 rebounds, 4 of those offensive. The Lakers scored 37 points in that first quarter. They have a 7-point lead at the end of that quarter. Jokic only 1 field goal attempt. Gets in foul trouble. Huge. Lakers, now we have to give them credit. We gave Denver credit for hanging around, but this Laker team was winning the entire game. And all that pressure put on them. They hit the free throws. They hit the shots when they needed to. They got rebounds. Caron, you mentioned the second chance points. Plus 19. 25-6. Plus 8 in rebounding. Completely flipped the script from game 3. A lot of credit goes to this Laker team. They did what they had to do. Remember, this is the Western Conference Finals. It's not going to be easy. If you think the Denver Nuggets are going away, they're not. It's a great team. Lakers did what they had to do to win.
Yeah, I love the fact that, you know, you can win a game from being up the entire game. You can win a game from being behind. You can win the game with late game heroics, and you saw that with, you know, Anthony Davis hitting a huge pin down shot. So, you know, look, now you just got to close them out. But like Big Gabe said, they like being down 3-1 for some reason.
They really do.
They got the Lakers right where they want them.
Series, the Denver Nuggets are down 3-1. I think this time it's going to be a little different. Let's go baking to Orlando. Playoff Rondo, speaking with Mike Trudell.
All right, Rajon, quite a finish to this game. I want to ask you about the offensive rebound, the big one, with about 30 seconds left. You're on the weak side, spread out to the three-point line. Take me through your thought process there before you get in to grab that board.
I knew we were running down late in the shot clock, and I just wanted to make a play. If the shot didn't go in, I wanted to give us a chance to get another possession at it, waste some more time off the clock. Didn't make both, but made one, and I think it was a decent play to make at that time of the game.
You know, don't even know the total playoff games that you and LeBron, just the two of you guys have played over the course of your careers. Where does that kind of experience come out the most in a game like tonight that's this tight?
Just poise and confidence, keeping our composure down late game in the stretch, and we were able to come out and execute on both ends of the floor and get the W.
You guys know this Denver team doesn't quit. That's been pretty consistent throughout the playoffs. What did you see from them, and how were you able to kind of keep them at bay in that fourth quarter until you eventually won the game?
Well, I think it changed when LeBron went to Murray. You know, 6'8" guy, defensive player on him. It was tough to make those shots he's made on all the small guards. So Ron took the challenge, he set the tone, and we were able to get some stops and get out and run.
All right, and the last thing I had for you, Denver playing really well defensively, really packing that paint. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to try and still get in good shots, get yourself in places to get good shots, I should say?
Just let the ball find the right man. You know, they're clamping the paint down. Myself and Brian got to do a better job of taking care of the ball, which I think we did tonight, and we got our shoes open looks.
Rajon, appreciate it. 3-1 Lakers have the advantage here in the Western Conference Finals. Appreciate it, man.
Rajon Rondo, we got to talk about him. Playoff Rondo, everyone likes to call him around this time of year. In that third quarter, he was big. He had 8 points. Remember, he had 0 at the half, but 8 points. And then more than that, you see in the fourth quarter, the offensive rebound Mike was talking to him about, the 7 assists, the 5 rebounds, the extra possessions. That's the thing about Rondo, Karan. At the end of the game, you're going to look at that stat line. You're going to say, man, Rondo's close to a triple-double again. But it's the extra things.
Yeah, but this is what I love about Rondo, and I've played with Rondo, and not on a winning team, but he made the environment feel like winning in Sacramento. But he has a unique way of just getting everybody in their respective locations. That's what he does. He just calms you down. Even LeBron sometimes, he'll get the ball to Rondo and just be like, okay, I feel at ease because he has a high basketball IQ. KCP cutting to the basket, easy by the basket, put it in the paint, easy too. And defensively, and then offensive rebounding. He just does the little things.
There was a big play at 105-102. Murray attacked. LeBron gets the block. They go down the other way. Rondo jump stop at the free throw line, just like you were taught when you're in third grade.
Freezes everybody.
Freezes everybody. Looks around, no one there. Takes a nice 15-foot jumper, nails it. 107-102. Last bucket of the game, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it.
He is a basketball encyclopedia, okay? He's not going to do anything like too spontaneous. He's not going to try to be too creative. I mean, he's creative, but he's not going to try to do anything. He surveys the situation. He and Jokic remind me a lot of each other, of how they think and how they can read defenses and how they can read the moment. There was one moment when I think it was Morris fouled out. They were, it was getting tight right there. And Rondo called everybody in. I don't know what they talked about, but he had everybody in a huddle, and he was just like talking. He saves coaches timeouts for what he does on the floor. He's so good at what he does on the floor, recognizing the momentum switches, the energy of the game. It's amazing to watch him play.
Let's not forget game 2, when Frank told us Rondo goes into his ear at the timeout. You want me to throw the ball in?